We're rolling.
Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Okay. Hello, I'm Joey, and this is the storyboards for my animated short called Mushroom Run. It is about my little mushroom guy. Here he is. His name is Shroopy, and he's trying to get to his friend's birthday party to play with his band and perform his friend's favorite song. So starts out, and I have a little animatic thing I've already animated, but it starts out, that kind of ends with him like seeing this monster run out of the woods after he gets off the subway and eat somebody. And so he's walking off the subway station because he has to go through the woods to get to his friend's birthday party. And he's looking around, he's all nervous, he's all scared. He cuts to the shot of the monster. He's licking his lips. He's like, oh, this is easy. You know, he like look at like the last guy he ate, like he was a big guy. Like this guy's, you know, he's a real shimpy, right? So he goes, wait a minute, what's that? He's got a guitar on him. He's a musician. He goes, oh shit, I love music. Do you want me to hold the thing for you? You're like, you want me to? And he gives it one of these, and so it goes from being all like, oh no way, I love music, to like, I got planned. And he sneaks back into the darkness. My man.
Yeah.
He's running along, and he runs, and I'll pretend this isn't here.
Okay.
And he runs along, passes by, and then his face slips out of the darkness, and you just see the white from the teeth and the red from the eyes, and everything else is kind of like implied. This is just more of like a, you know, like it'll be darker, and yeah, it'll look cool. That's like a money shot right there. So that's this Shroopy running. He has no idea he's being followed, but he does know the monster's out there, so he's a little freaked out. And he stops, so like, he's gotta take a breather. Yeah, he's out of breath. And yeah, it's kind of a close-up of what that shot would look like. And he'll have like trees kind of like behind him over on this side and on this side. And it cuts to, and this is completely silent, and it cuts to like he's going for him, right? And so it comes back to this shot, totally quiet, and he just kind of like creeps up, like he's like right behind him, and he turns around, and he's like, oh no. And between this frame right here and this one where he is like being choked to absolute death, there's maybe like one frame. Like it is just like as fast as possible, and his entire torso is in this guy's fists, and the guitar is dangling off the back, so it's not like broken or anything, but his legs are moving at like one frame a second, and just like any direction, like he's flailing. And so he's getting all maniacal. He's gonna take the guitar. My bro is he's not doing too good, but he does, like, survival instincts kick in, and he bites the hand, and now the monster is like ah! And sorry, my throat's a little sore. It was not the sound effect I intended to make. And he's on the run, and he's running at the camera. He's like, oh shit, this is not like it's serious now. He knows someone's after him, and he is like, this is a really like slick kind of run cycle of the monster on all fours, and he kind of dodges out of the way of this tree, like passes by him really quick, and he like slides over, and he stops to, and he like holds this rock, and you see the monster here, like, and so that's that tree that we just passed by, and he's gonna come through and just like, he goes from this like pose to this pose, and he breaks the tree in half, and he keeps running, like he's like running, and then he goes like boom, and he just keeps going forward. And it cuts back to this shot, so you don't have to animate him like lifting up the rock, and he just kind of pops it over. It's a little tunnel, and there's a lot of light coming out, and my guy gets over there, and he's like, oh man, he's like, I just wanted the guitar. And so he pops out this little like hobbit hole looking thing, ass up, guitar sticks in the grass, and his glasses are all crooked. He looks up, but he's all happy. Well, what does he see? Cut to the friend's birthday party. His friend's sitting alone with an ice cream sundae for some reason, surrounded by people, and she's all sad, and he boom, bursts in the door, and you see a POV of the party, kind of get some context for what the scene is, where, you know, and his friend's elated. She's so pumped. And so you see the band sees them, and maybe they do like a nod at each other, And it just like the 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the song kicks in, and this is like a big sweeping shot. So like, I don't feel like doing a lot of like cutaway shots for this because a lot of this is very like quick beats of like panting, cut to a new shot, different angle, cut to a new shot. He's running towards the camera. Like this is the relief. Like this is the moment where like it's just one big sweep of this beautiful 3D environment that Emmanuel's making, and they all kind of move in 360. They're like dancing around with each other, and it cuts back to the band. He goes up and he finishes the song with the band, and at the end it just kind of fades the shot of the house, and then it cuts to the title card, Mushroom Run, the end, or so you thought. Was the monster still out there? And I realized while drawing it, like I think this was these two drawings were the ones that I did of the monster where I was like, he's got some personality to him. I like this dude. Like, and especially like this one right here where he's all sad. Like, I can't just leave him like that. So they're walking back through the woods to the subway, and they're gonna get a ride back. And they're all chill. They're having a good time, and the monster comes up behind them. And they're like, oh shit. And he's all angry at first, but then he just kind of like does like a little strumming motion with his hands. He's like, and they realize he just wants to play them a song, and he plays them a nice little song at the end. And that's some credits roll over this, and the UARTS logo. And for this, I have 2 ideas. So for this, when he plays the song with the band, it's inspired by Sweet Caroline, but I probably will be writing an original song for it because I'm in a songwriting course right now, and it's just something I'm able to do and to avoid copyright. And I could do that for this, but also I think the joke that after all this time, he just wanted to play them the opening bit to Wonderwall would be kind of hilarious. And so like they sit down and you think it's gonna be like a really like nice, sentimental little like, oh, it's a little cute song. And he just like goes into Wonderwall and they're like, oh God. And then it cuts to the UARTS logo. So it'll be one of those 2. But that is my completed pitch of all my storyboard things.
Yeah. All right.